Hey everyone. So if you want this sound to be made whenever you make error in VS Code, this video is for you. Let's get started. Okay, before starting, you need to download this sound from internet. Just download it for 2 to 3 seconds, not more than that, because the limit is fixed. So have this, and the remaining things that we need to create, I'll explain. Wait. Okay, so first is extension, because this is going to be an extension in VS Code. So these are the package that I imported, VS Code path child process. This makes the entire thing easy. So we're just going to call this function whenever there is an error. So you can change or modify this code based on any preference that you want. I made this to make noise whenever there is an error. So it runs accordingly. So whenever there is an error, it calls play Faahh. So VS Code workspace, a base where we are creating this entire extension. So the code is like a vast, and you don't have to understand everything. It is about basic structure where you will have a platform where it has to be an extension, which is VS Code, and the child process is to call each and every functions to make function call basically. And whenever there is an error, that is the objective of this extension, right? So we need to write functions for that. So path is to call each, where the sound and where it need to be placed, and how it need to be executed, all of that. AF plays to play the noise, the sound for that. So VS Code, diagnostics, severity, error, warning, or anything it may be. I just included everything, like all sort of errors. And yeah, so it is like every details that it includes, kind of error, at what point, whether it need to. So what point in the sense, like when you type and it has like underline of red underline, you will get, like whenever there is an error. When you write like non-function words or any a string which is not a function, so those things will make noise. So all sort of errors, so that I included, and everything. So testing Faahh sound, which will be in the search icon that we have, no? So there we'll have those. Yeah, so it is like command shift P, so you'll have here, so to test it. Yeah, so testing Faahh, which can be seen in a fresh page. Yeah, I'll explain that. Next is your JSON. So JSON should have all the objects that we defined, the versions, and name of the extension, and this thing, Pavitra dev. So this is a namespace which need to be created. Let's go there later. Before that, you need a JSON. So yeah, I'll walk you through with the webpack config.js. So this JavaScript includes the actual backend of your extension, which is going to be in the VS Code when we upload it. So this is going to execute your whatever comes in. So this is that. I'm just explaining every file so that you won't get confused when you are doing the same. So yeah, and you need to have the environment for it. If you are having any access tokens, those things, for that we need to have Eclipse account. Let's go there. So these are like basic structure, must to have. So open vsx.org This is a website where you can get your access token. So access token is to upload your extension into VS Code. The sense like in key kind of, where it allows you to publish any kind of extension that you make. So for that, I had tried with Microsoft Azure, but there were like a lot of authentication issue that I was facing. But I tried like for 2 to 3 days, but they didn't approve any of my request. So I did try with Git Hub. So that made very easy. All you need to have is just go and register here, and you need to create a namespace. Namespace, I don't want to show like namespace in the sense like the Pavitra and hyphen dev you saw, no? Same thing. You can create your namespace here. Just mention it does not have to be like published like in general. uh, just create one and save it. Then go to extension. Yeah, you'll see this forbidden error. So publish extension, which will ask you to have a proper agreement to be signed. So that will pop in somewhere here, and just submit it. It does not harm you. So just submit, and you will have a extension, I mean the namespace under any name that you create. And one more thing that you need to do is creating an issue under the name space. So whenever you do, I'll give the details in the git my repo. You'll have all the things in readme, don't worry about it. So for that you need to create an issue. They'll approve that in an hour or so. So later you will have your extension as in the actual one that you wanted to create, right? Mine is Faahh sound, which I gave. So with the namespace and the remaining stuff. Yeah. Till now it is fine. Yeah. So included whenever we make an error, it gives Faahh sound. So just yeah. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna debug it. Yes. So as I said, this is like the underline you're seeing, no? The red underline. So there is no function called help. So it thought it is an error. Of course, it's an error. So it is making this noise. So that's how we just create an extension, and you can just download and use it. There are like other Faahh extensions also available. I just wanted to make it an video so that you people can have one. So why .ts is because you can have like Python files also. That is a different thing. You need a one package to be installed for that. I'll mention that. Because I have like other Python code running, so I can't just have this extension for Python code. So I just have this for only .ts, so that I won't have any problem. So yeah, I hope this video finds you well, and I'll put all the details in my Git repo. You just clone it and read the README for the steps. And if you have any doubt of to make some other extensions, you can ask Claude instead of ChatGPT. Just ask Claude. It guides you well. I used Claude to make this the entire thing. So it helped me to get the access to tokens, because I don't know how to get it. So it helped me to get in Git repo using Git, because I was trying in Azure and all, Microsoft, it was not helping. So I just asked Claude to help me to get access token. So it helped me with that. So ask Claude for any other detail extension that you wanted to make other than this simple one. Yeah, that can do. So that's all I have. Thanks for watching.